part 1 and a part 2. That's my dyslexia showing, of my 4th junk journal. So usually what I do is do a flip through and then do pieces of it, and I'm wondering if anybody's interested in how I make it. So this will give me an indication. If you comment below after you watch the video and you see what items that I have chosen for this junk journal, if you comment below and say, yes, I want to watch you make the journal and do like a craft with me kind of video, or would you rather have me just do a flip through video? I'm hoping that I can get some feedback, and that'll help me to be encouraged that you're really watching the videos that I'm making, and then we can have some communication as you're watching it. I enjoy watching other people's video, and I throw a little comment down there. It always makes the person feel good. They always comment on how it's important to comment, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna ask for your comments and your feedback. Otherwise, I'll just show you what the materials, and then I'll just make the journal and then do a flip through on my next video. So here's the thing. I'm going to use this heating pad for my base. I'm going to make it 5.5 by 7. So that's my base. And again, I'm just going to show you the products that I've gathered to make this beautiful of this. And I coffee dyed this and coffee dyed these. And what will I do with them? Well, you'll have to see. Hopefully you'll play this little game with me and you'll enjoy. And I'll enjoy your comments, that's for sure. So I'm taking a book, an old vintage book on flowers. This is a cobra plant. I thought that it was something different, but it's saying that it's a cobra plant. So I thought the colors were interesting, and I'm going to get that in there somehow. This is called a snow plant. It says it grows in Sierra Nevada. I'm picking these because of the colors, obviously. I might be able to get that color in there too. I'm going to make some collages, and I'm going to make some little notes. Well, more like notebook pages. I was going to say postage, but they're kind of big for that. I'm not going to probably use that side. So I've got all these lovely things. Look at this beautiful vintage lace that I found today. I have the washing machine going because I found a whole bunch of stuff today. And especially this. Like, I'm going to hand wash this and let it dry because it has that musty smell to it. But isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, that's going to go in. I have no idea how old this is, but it's really old. And let's see what else we got. I'll use this. And, well, I don't know if this is good doing one at a time. I found this today too. Again, I think I'm going to have to hand wash this. But see the cream and the ecru together? Loved that one. This is called actually a pineapple stitch. I know that because my husband's grandmother made that stitch. No, I'll someday find her doilies and stuff. Yep, so see, these are the colors that I'm going to go with. These creams, I've got all these in a basket, and I can't help myself. I'm probably going to throw some rose in there somewhere, some dusty rose. I might not use this, but I stuck it in the bag anyways. This, I cut off the this thing So I'm not sure how we'll use that, but that's going to get in there somewhere. I have some things that are drying that I coffee dyed today. This, I've had this for a while. I bought it before I even knew anything about junk journaling, just because I just thought it was beautiful. I didn't know what I was going to do with it. But I have some ideas now. And then I have this medallion lace. I call it medallion. This always gets popped in somewhere. And this is my $1 Million $5.99, but feels like $1 million. This is how I bought it from Johanne's craft store. They're so cheap in that store. I'm just saying, they just really are so cheap. I really hate even giving them my money now, just because they're so cheap. This is how they measure. And then if you say you want all of that, and then this is left over, they'll say, do you want that? And I said, yeah, but I don't want to have to pay for 3 inches. She said, okay. She cuts it off, and it goes into the remnant pile. Like, you can't give me that when I bought all of this? Yeah. I mean, they're young kids. They could care less about customer satisfaction. This was in my last journal, but it just seems to go. See, these are my little tiny pieces that are left over. I got that somewhere. Didn't get that in the last journal, but might get it into this one. I got some of these. And I've got some batting that I'm going to put in there. That's for quilting. I've got my tape from Ma's house. And then I have picked these out of Daphne's journal. And I'm going to be cutting them into various shapes and sizes. Not sure which one I'm going to use yet, but this one I think was from the studio. Yes, Somerset Studio. Somewhere I might be using that. I liked these colors. I'm trying to keep with, I wanted to keep with this color scheme, but as much as I love it, I can't keep away from that pink, and I still want to pull the green in somehow. I'm going to try to make some journal jewelry, since I have 1 million pieces of beads. Really loved this. And this too. You know, this is a croissant, but this color is just something about that color. It's funny, a crinkled up, greasy croissant paper in the magazine, and we like it. I've got some of this color tulle. I've got some of these cereal box cutouts that are going to be used. And I have my tea dyed paper from last time that I may or may not be using. And I have a pile of pictures, a pile of papers cut out from from various boxes of paper when it was on sale at Hobby Lobby last week. And this, I want to put this in there somewhere. Love the jewels. Okay, so here are pieces that I want to try to incorporate. Again, this is all about, hey, got my supplies. No, I'm going to see what I'm going to do with them. And this, isn't that beautiful? I will have to figure out what to do with that. I got these cute little doilies today at Hobby Lobby. They were on sale. And this color selection looks really gorgeous. I need to get that in there. Somewhere I'll probably be using these little dots. And some pretty gold tassels. Sorry about the glare. And then I've got these circles that are all glittered up with gold. And some little pearls. Oh, My husband's photobombing me. And let's see. Put these all back in here. Oopsie, screwed up myself. And then these are the papers that I've selected. I've got this gold vellum. May or may not be using this. If I veer away from the green, I won't be, but I still kind of am steering towards it. And somehow I'm getting a little bit of gray in there. I don't know, I just kind of like that. And I just love how this says, you know, flowers, love grows every day, you are my home, darling, together is my favorite place to be. It just says nice things. And this, really enjoyed looking at this. Thinking that I might enjoy looking at that in a journal as well as that. So this is what I have. In my Hobby Lobby today, I found this tissue paper. So I'm going to be experimenting more with using the either Mod Podge or the gel, the gloss gel. I tend to like the gloss better. This just has some kind of writing on it, and then I got these nice little treat snacks to use in the book somewhere. Right? I'll probably throw some of this gold in, and if I can figure out, I got this from my son's girlfriend a couple of years ago, well like 3-4 years ago now, and I was looking at the wall of waxes at Hobby Lobby, and I really don't even know how to use this, but it's a heart wax thing. I don't even know, what is it called? Seal and wax kit. Yeah, and I would like to use that because she keeps sending me pictures of my Brad, and I mean, even though it seems like it's at the wrong time because it's when I'm feeling really sad, but it's actually at the right time because I just am having a bad day, and then she'll send me a picture of her and him, or just him, and it just makes me feel like he's trying to cheer me up. We get crazy with our thoughts when we lose somebody. I mean, this one, if I get really crazy, I might throw this in there. But that's it for now until I decide. Otherwise, the thing that I'm going to finish it off with as far as my idea box is this. I got these rubber stamps. This is a cute bunny. I guess I should show you the other side. This is a bird. Now I'm going to put this in somewhere. It's boots. My son Brad, he always would come in and say, "Sorry, Mom," because he got my floor dirty with his boots, and I had to have that. This is a new one. This one, my daughter Jessica used to buy me dress forms that were desktop and dresser top, and these scroll sets are piqued my interest. May or may not put a brick wall somewhere. Thought this was really pretty. And then I got this in the packaging from the other stamp company, and I'm going to use that bag because I just love the sound of that. And found some of my scraps. I have a lot of fabric. I just put it away somewhere, and because I started this. I probably won't use the puppy book, but that's it. I'm going to show you one more thing before I go, and that is this system that I'm trying to create, because I'm trying to organize what I have because I have so much. So this is an old nurse's trick. When I would do the meds for the patients, I'd put them, I would assign each med bottle a number and then make a list with that number, and then go down the list, and then we would check the meds that way. And it just was a great system, and I learned that from a friend, my friend Ava, that also worked with us. So what I did was, right now, for lack of a better idea, I use the Ziploc bags, and each one has a number. So number 1 has words and sentiments, so I cut these out of magazines. Number 2 has small cuts and leftover papers, so when I'm done with the journal, I have this little bucket, which I haven't emptied yet, that is my leftover pieces and some pieces that maybe I was going to use but decided not to use. And it's big and small enough so that it can go in here, and then I can either get rid of it or place it so that next time when I need something, I'll go get it. So that's got to be emptied yet, and it will go into here. So non-flower ephemera, tags, little scraps of fabric, little scraps of lace and ribbon, and so on. So you can categorize it however you want to. Buttons and embellishments, and then now I'm throwing them all out of order right now, but this is the list that I made, so that way when instead of going through every bag and going what's in here, I can just go down the list and then find my stuff easier. So I hope that works for you, and if it does, link below. Or not link below, comment below. Give me some feedback, will you? Okay. Envelopes. I just had the best time the last 3 days making Christmas cards. Just got a Christmas card, shoot a few back out. It was so fun. I tried to do a video on it, but it didn't work out. So there you go. That's a long video of me showing you what's up next, and hopefully you will tell me if this has been too much for you or you liked it. And I guess I'll know. Doesn't cost anything to hit a like button. Please don't say you don't like it. That makes people sad. Okay, so I'll see you in the next one, and I'm going to get started on this on my own for now.